Eve will get her just due. Eve, all right, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native and North American Seminole Indian woman, all right, the Israelite woman, Eve, will get her just due. All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Kaholayimla, Alhayinawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give all praise to our power, our Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that are well. Strong salutations to your brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and in sincerity. Yahweh Shema Shabbat Ketam Shalom for elect and peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David, the elect. All right. And pretty much what I'm gonna go into is the different accounts, the offenses that you, all right, you Israelite women, and particularly you modern Western Babylonian women, all right, and will make up a makeup of you as you so-called black, Hispanic, North American Seminole Indian women. All right. Say that again. You so-called black. All right. West Indian, Hispanic, North American Indian, and Seminole Indian women makes up a percentage of the modern day Western Babylonian women, and you took on the way of the fruit of the serpent, man. You took heed to the serpent and ate up that fruit, man, which was philosophy, which was like feminism, you know, women's sexual liberation, all right, women equal rights, okay, you know, pretty much going out of your use. Like I said, the scripture say the woman shall change. Let me get that in Romans. Give me a minute. All right. Verse 20, I'm starting at verse 20. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 20. And it reads, it says, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Because that when they knew Yahweh Shema Shah, they glorified him not as his power, not as God. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination. Right, and that's you women, man. You're vain in your imagination. We got different accounts we're gonna pull out. Might not have to get them all. All right, and I ain't dragging the video out. All right. I'm just bringing out the accounts, man, because, all right, the Lord is going to bring you women to justice for all the iniquities and the offenses you have committed, man. You know? It says, because this society, because Esau, he don't hold you women accountable, man. All right? That's your job, all right, to destroy your nation, man. To be a part of this beast system. All right? That all this confusion, all right, this wickedness of the woman, because it's not just the Israelite woman that's doing this wickedness. It's also, you know, the Shedemite, you know, Edomite devils. All right, but Eve, you leading the charge, man. Esau got some sense to where he know right? His women got to be in some type of order for him to, they, at least they got their women in order, man. Them women ain't calling a damn thing. You really think, what I'm saying? You really think, all right, that, all right, Esau got these women best interests at heart, man? All right, Esau's women, man, these top bankers, these top bakers, man, they women ain't calling no damn shots, man. They women ain't got no fucking equal rights with them, man. All right, because they understand, all right, the power is through the man. The man is set up to lead, provide, protect. The man is the one that's set up with the vision, all right? The woman, she supposed to follow suit. That's why a woman, she gets down with whoever will empower, man. A woman is not set up to really have a vision, and to set it and go out there and strive and travel, you know what I'm saying? That's masculine energy, all right? A woman is by her makeup is feminine, man. She's set up to follow, all right, to nurture, to bear children, all right, to take orders, to be a servant, man. She's set up to be a servant, But here we have it, Esau, pretty much got these women in a trick bag, man. Thinking that they can be equal to a man, that they can, that they can go outside of their subservient role and pretty much exalt themselves or even above or compass a man. And think that the Lord set that up, think that's natural or something. You think you're going to prosper in their ways, man. But that's just to what? That's just to the detriment. All right? Because, these wicked-ass Edomites, they wicked, man. They want things upside down. They want things backwards. All right? And the whole main purpose of this was to destroy the Israelite nation, man. The other women of the other nations, they doing with the serpent is they doing the serpent's philosophies and shit. But the main purpose was for Eve, so they can destroy the sons of God. These other nations, Esau, he ain't worried about the other nations, man. They not a threat. Esau is focused on Jacob, man, the sons of God, because shit, if they know if they can turn our women against us. All right, and the woman is the man of glory. All right, then they can cause problems, man. All right, because so you got some men out there that the woman is your weak spot. All right, you got some. I'm gonna say this: you got some simps out there. All right, you be simping. Adam was simping, man. But anyway, you got some men out there that's simping. For the woman. And Esau knows this, man. This is why Esau hyperly sexualized the woman. In the West. All right, this is why Esau over-sexualized the women in the West and under-sexualized the men in the West, man. All right, that was planned. That's agenda. All this is set up. All right, Esau set up the pornography industry so the man can destroy himself off of his natural lust for the woman, man. And it was really for Jake, because Jake loved women, man. Esau, he don't love women like Jake. Esau is a natural faggot, man. All right? But this was all to destroy our nation, man. And Eve, her simplicity, all right? Her simplicity, followed this wicked man, the one that was in power, man. Esau, Edom, man, the wicked. Job 9:24, the earth came to the hand of the wicked. Even her simplicity has taken on the fruit. And pretty much that's in its perfection right now as we speak. Now we see the destruction, the wickedness of that fruit, man, that the Lord said don't eat of, man. All right, of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, man. For you eat, you shall surely die. We in these corruptible, weak-ass bodies, man. It's hard to do right in the flesh. So how much Eve, man? The weaker vessel. All right. That's it was good to the flesh, and Eve, this society is catered to her, it's pampered to women, and she don't, she get off, man, she get acquitted at the drop of a dime, man. So we're gonna get into some accounts. I'm gonna finish reading that scripture, all right, and we're gonna close out. Verse 21 says, because when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were they thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, right? These women claim that they got these certain degrees and this and this and this. You know, they think they wise, man, but they fools, man. All right, the Lord created you. Your natural makeup is to be a home stay-at wife, man. All right, a stay-at-home wife. You know, you're not set up to go get a career and put being family oriented on the back burner, man. And now when you're 30, 40, you ran through. All right, used goods. And then you're talking about some ain't no good man out here. Right? Can't find no husband. Right? Got no kids, you lonely. Now you know what I'm saying? Now you a bitter old ass woman, man. And that's pretty much the majority of these women. You know, these older women out here, probably in their 40s and 50s, who are career minded, who pretty much bought into that fucking feminism, man. They bought into it. All right. It says, and change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts. Right, meaning their minds, man. Meaning they already wanted this, all right, through the flesh. It says to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up into vile affections, for even their women did change their natural use. Check that out. All right. Ain't this a woman change her natural use? All right. She's saying that she equal to a man. All right. She don't want to have kids. She want to be go out there and travel the world and conquer and dominate and make money. All right. Be her own boss, a CEO. All right. She don't want to be family oriented. She rather be a whore, sexual liberation, and all this stuff, man. She rather dress like a skank and pretty much trying to do what a man do, man. Sleep with all these different people. All right. When she's not created, her makeup is not created to be that way, to be like a man. A man could go out there and travel the world and conquer and dominate. Because in the ancient world, a man would leave his country and go out to war, man. All right, and you would be on a war campaign, and it ain't no telling how long that war campaign would be. It ain't no telling how long. Like we read in the scriptures, Joab was laying siege. It was a long siege, I believe. All right, on was it Ammon? All right, a long siege on one of the cities of Ammon, man. If I'm not mistaken, it could have been like 8 months. All right, we have, these different, in the ancient world, even today, you go, military, when they go out to war on a battlefield, like real warfare, you go on a campaign and telling how long you're going to be gone, man. All right, and men will be journeying, man. Men be going from city to city, conquering to conquer, man. That's a man out there traveling, man. Women didn't go out with the men. Our women, they stayed at home, man. And just like when World War III popped off, it's like when news or mentions of World War III happened, these women do what they want to jump back to what they've been supposed to be doing. All right, when it's talk about the draft and women ain't gonna be drafted and all that, now they want to cook and clean and be a stay-at-home wife. All right, showing you that these women wicked as a bitch, man. Wicked as fuck. Wicked as a bitch, wicked as fuck. A woman don't supposed to be out there traveling the world. The scripture says she shall open her legs to thirsty traveler, man. Nothing good from a woman going on girl trips and all that traveling and shit by herself. It's wickedness, man. Nothing good come from that. All right, her trying to be career minded, her working and that masculine energy, trying to pretty much be work her way up in the company and be a supervisor. That's wicked. Supervisor. They should say no woman. Let me get that, man. All right. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man." Right. All right. A woman is never supposed to usurp authority over a man. Why? Because she's a fucking weaker vessel, man. All right. She can't defend herself against a man one-on-one. All right. No whippers, none of that. You know, that's a fully grown man. All right. I'm talking about a real man. In the ancient world, we had real men. All right. Versus a woman, man. You know? She gonna need what? She gonna need her brothers, her father, you know, her uncle. She gonna need male cousins, man. All right. Male comrade, her male countrymen to help her, man, defend her, man. All right. So a woman has no business trying to usurp authority over a man. And you see that's wicked. You see kingdom in this society, all right, in this man's, his structure, construct, all right. In the businesses, in the corporate world, we have women supervisors, man. Women general managers, store managers, all right. Women CEOs that's pretty much that be over men. You know, women. You got women in positions that be over men, and that's wicked, man. All right, a woman don't supposed to be over no man. You know, a woman, she all fickle. She all taken by her emotions. You know, she might be on her fucking flower, man, unclean as a bitch, and she telling you orders what to do and shit. You know, that's wicked as fuck, man. All right, the Lord, how about Shema ain't with none of this. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 12. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence." Right, a woman supposed to be in silence, man. All right, these women supposed to be at the motherfucking house. All right, women's lib and feminism, you know, all that, you know, that's bullshit, man. That was the downfall, pretty much. That was the downfall, the start of the downfall of Babylon, man. You know, all right, that was the start, man. So let's finish this off in Romans. All right, this is Romans chapter 1 and verse 26. "For this cause God gave them up to vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into which is against nature." Right. Right, which is against nature. So these women are against nature, man. So let's see where we're gonna start at.
Is it controlling if a man feels like his woman is revealing too much of her own body?
Yeah. In my opinion, I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And like I do it for myself.
Right.
And the women gays, male gays, they fuck anything. I'm not gonna lie, covered and not covered. From my experience, But if I'm naked, well, you're not my fucking father.
Right.
Even my father can tell me what to fucking wear.
If you want me to cover up, you better pay me.
Like cover up.
Pay me to cover up.
Like cover.
I take
cold,
1,000
you know
on Cash
If it's
App.
like contextual, it makes sense. Like, oh, babe, it's cold outside, you know. Ugh.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, you're showing too much. You're insecure.
Otherwise, I'm doing whatever I want to do.
If he's your man and he feels uncomfortable with you wearing that, would you not want to take his feelings into consideration?
Not really, because this is my body, my choice.
Okay.
And like fashion is my fucking passion. So if I want to wear something short and skimpy, that's what I'm going to do. And he knows what he signed up for when he dated me. So.
Because at that point, it's just, they know that they're not supposed to be with each other. Like, I guess it's not compatible. So, I mean.
Right, and I can agree with the girl at the end, you know. Really, I mean, brothers, you already know if, it shouldn't even get to the point where you even dating a bitch like that, you know. Ever, but if a bitch switch up on you and trying to dress all like a whore, you know what time it is, man. You know, she gotta go. But let me get some scriptures, because the scriptures cut these women up to pieces. And go back to 1 Timothy. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, "In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel." All right. Now, this bitch said, she gonna wear anything she want. Short and skimpy. She wanna dress like a harlot. She gonna dress like a harlot. All right. One of them said, "It's my body, my choice." Right. Yeah, it is your body, your choice. But guess what? During the time of anarchy, lawlessness, when a dollar collapses, all right, when there's sedition, and all type of all type of destruction and judgment happening, yeah, it's gonna be your body, your choice. But guess what? That's that's a PP. That's a personal problem, man. Because these men, you're gonna see the true nature of a man, during the time of war, man. All right, because during the time of war, all right, there's a thing called ravish. All right, the word ravish is synonymous with the word rape, right? There's gonna be a lot of raping going on during the time of the economic collapse. All right, during the time of the power collapse, so on and so forth. All right, there's gonna be a lot of ravishing and raping of the Western, all right, modern day Western American women, man. All right, you Israelite, Edomite, and the rest of you nations that's still in Babylon, when this shit pop off, all right, a lot of you gonna be raped, tortured, eaten, killed, kidnapped, and sold, and trafficked, you name it, man. All right, you name it, man. All right, and the targets, man. You women gonna be, you women gonna be dressed like harlots, man. And the Lord putting that spirit out, because all this to your demise, man. I'm pretty sure you women got nothing but harlot apparel, and you got harlot apparel. You on these internet apps, internet and social media and dating sites, all right, dressed like a harlot, So this is all gonna be to your demise, man. All right, yeah, somebody can tell you to cover up, but guess what? If you don't want to take heed, that's on you. But you gonna wish you took heed in that day, man. All right, when you getting gang raped by 50 UN troops in a concentration camp, man. All right, because those days are coming. All right. It says, and like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, right? In modest apparel, because if you're in modest apparel, all right, you're not gonna get that much attention, man. All right, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get too much wrong attention. All right, because when a woman is dressed like a harlot, she wants attention and validation, the wrong attention. All right. But see, these women are oblivious, or some of them know, or they just don't care. But they're gonna care in that day, because that type of tension, it'll only allow for a couple things, man. All right, and that's a man. See, in that day, a man ain't gonna walk up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" and try to spit game and take you on a date. Hell no, it ain't gonna be none of that. See, like I said, this society is catered to women. It's pampered to women. If men could, all right, if men could, man, they'll take, man, how you women is dressed. All right, you women dressed like harlots and skanks, and a man got to keep his composure. Men, what I'm saying, when society collapses, man, these men gonna go AWOL, man. All right, you women gonna be hiding, but you ain't gonna be able to hide for long. These men gonna go AWOL, man. They're gonna be snatching you women up and doing what they want with y'all, man. Doing what y'all want, and that's so the script. Let me go to Isaiah. You think I'm lying, man? Let me go to Isaiah, man. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place. All right, when the Lord said he's going to shake the heavens, meaning the powers thereof. All right, it's going to be, the Lord going to shake the powers. All right, Esau in the power seat in the nations. It's going to be, it's going to be all out confusion and war, man. All right, the Lord going to do something to shake up these nations, man. All right, and that's anarchy, that's sedition. That's invading one another, man. On all levels. It says, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts in the day of his fierce anger. And it's going to be a build-up, man. The day of the Lord is a build-up, man. All right? From the persecution of the men of the Lord, abomination of desolation. All right? Full on Jacob's trouble. Pretty much the sword coming and taking what it is, the fourth part of the earth. All right, billions of people are gonna die, man. All right, when Jacob's trouble is over with in World War III, when I say World War III, I'm talking about the nuclear missiles is dropping, and Yahweh Shai gonna be on the way. All right, billions of people gonna be dead by then, man. There's gonna be a lot of, the earth gonna be quiet. The earth gonna be empty. Tell you that Isaiah the 24th chapter, man. It's gonna be a lot of judgment taking place. All right, then World War III gonna pop off. All right, the peak. All right, Armageddon, really. All right, the missiles gonna be shot off. All right, it's gonna be at that point with shit. You know, Russia and the EU, UN, America gonna be the first country to go. They're gonna shoot these missiles at America, man. All right, and when the missiles getting shot off, all right. Once the missiles shot off, all right, Yahweh Shai gonna in a matter of seconds, Yahweh Shai gonna appear and crack them skies, man. You know, while they battling in the Middle East, the battle Armageddon, Yahweh Shai gonna crack them skies, man. The angels gonna be there, beaming with the elect. Right before the missiles hit ground zero, the elect gonna get beamed up out of Babylon. 1/3, the 1/3 gonna get beamed up out of Babylon, man. Missiles gonna hit, boom, 2/3, and Esau and the rest of the nation that's in Babylon, they gonna get desecrated by the missiles, and what's ever left gonna get decimated by the angels, the Yahweh Shai and the angels from the laser beam from them chariots, man. You know. And the elect gonna be in them chariots, man. The elect throughout the four corners of the earth, and 1/3 out of Babylon. Yeah, man. So that's the day of the Lord. That's the build up, man. You know, y'all gonna get busy. You know, and finish the battle of Armageddon. You know. Yeah, man. So you know that's how it's pretty much. That's the build up. All right. So I'm gonna read 14. It says, "And it shall be as a chase roll, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, and they shall." Every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. And everyone that is found shall be thrust through. And everyone that is joined to them shall fall by the sword. Right? The sword is Esau, man, because Esau going to come through like with great wrath. Man, he shall be like a madman sparing none. Tell you in the 2nd Ezra 16th chapter. All right, Revelation 12, he come down with great wrath because he know he got a short time. Verse 16, here's the point. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. And their wives ravished, right? So the women, all right, because wives is synonymous with woman. A wife means woman, all right? So the wives, the women, are going to be ravished, meaning raped, taken. Now, matter of fact, let's go on this word. Let's go on the blue letter. Look at this word, ravish. You think I'm lying? All right? And it's long overdue. I mean, with you women, you think the Lord was going to allow you women to dress the way and operate the way y'all do? And then there won't be a consequence. Like, you know, here you have it. All right, a man can get severely charged for raping a woman in this society, but the women can still go on like a harlot or whore and commit all type of abominations and adulteries, you know, which is worthy of punishable by death, right? You know, he have these women, they dressing like skanks and hoes, but if, you know, and they can tempt the man, provoke the man. If a man, you know, act off that provoking, that temptation, you know, the man is penalized and the woman is pitied for, you know. So just tell you, this is a wicked society. So this is where ravish.
Strong's H 7693. Chagall.
All right, Chagall. It says to violate, ravish, to violate. All right, ravish, to be ravished, man. It says to copulate with, lie with. Check that out. What does that mean? It says lie with. Lie with means to have sex. To copulate means to the copulation of seed, man. All right. So to pretty much to copulate with, lie with, ravish, but pretty much to violate. All right. To copulation by lying with. All right. That means what? That means rape. All right. So when you violate, you violate a woman. All right. You touch her. What it is? What that shit called? You touch her in a sexual manner. All right. Unasked for, unconsented for. Yeah. You touch a woman in an aggressive sexually manner that's unconsented. All right. To the point of intercourse. Right, to line with until you copulate. Copulate means to erection or seed, if I'm not mistaken, man. All right, mate. Check that out. Copulate means to mate. All right, so these, check it out. It says vulgar. All right, just keep it real. It says fuck, screw, bang, lay, get one's leg over, shaft. All right, you know, you get the point, man. All right, so a lot of these men, a lot of these women in America, all right, and most of the soldiers, man, these UN troops, these different mercenaries, you know, these Russian troops and the EU troops and the National Guards, man, they're gonna be the ones doing a lot of, you know, a lot of these Edomite soldiers, they're gonna be the ones doing a lot of raping, just like they was doing in the time of Chattanooga slavery, man. You know, the Lord gonna bring that spirit back on the earth, you know, and you know, they're gonna forcibly copulate with you women, man. You know, all right, you women gonna be copulated with. In other words, says have sexual intercourse. All right. So you get the point, man. So pretty much it means to violate you to the point of to have copulation or to sexual intercourse, which means rape, man. Now when we look at this word rape, it'll tell you rape, ravage. It says to in rapture, send it to raptures. That's why we want this. It says dated, she was ravaged by a stranger. All right, it says rape, sexually assault. Check that out. All right, abuse, violate, force oneself on, molest, take advantage of, have one's wicked way with, dishonor, defile. Right. So, you women gonna get defiled out here. All right, gruesome. There'll be a lot of nasty raping out here, man. All right, Esau, he gonna get down, man, too. All right, and so yeah, you women can dress like harlots and skanks if you want to, you know, but it's only gonna lead to one thing, and that's your demise, man, and that's you getting ravished. All right, so let's read that again. Isaiah 13:16. The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. The house shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. So the Lord ain't playing no game. This is prophecy. So this prophecy. So the Lord ain't lying, man. So, all right, although it may not seem like that, you woman in your kingdom right now, you protected. All right, if a man, you know, even think about rape, you know, he you know, at some point he gonna have, you know, an investigation or whatever. You know, you got some niggas out there that get away with it. You know, some niggas beat charges and shit. Some niggas, you know, get off scot-free. You know, a lot of Edomites, you know, they get off, you know, scot-free and clean and shit. You know, when it's Jake, you know, sometimes Jake don't even be doing it, and he getting convicted, man. You know, or these other nations, they get off scot-free. All right, but for the most part, you women are protected, man, and you know, a lot of you women, you know, when you ravish or rape, you know, it's your judgment, it's your fault, you know, but Esau still protects you, to an extent. So I'm gonna read this, you know, pretty much dragged it out. Let's see if I can get some more. This is another example. Look at this guy, man. You see the demons on him. You know, he ready to take her right there. You know, she getting all uncomfortable. And that's you women, man. That should show you, you know, you going out to these damn clubs. You know what you're doing, man. You going out to these damn clubs, dressing like skanks and hoes, dancing all provocative, gyrating. All right, to the intent to get an attention of a male, man. All right, because you want, you know, at the end of the day, you want to get. See, that's the problem with you women. You want to get, you know, you want to have sex. All right, but you want to do it in a manner of where you in control. You know, that's what these women. Yeah, they want to have sex with men and they want to get laid and shit, but they do it as a harlot, as a whore. You know, they want to have the control and dominate. You know, and dictate. You know, that's what these women. You know, these women ain't submissive at all. They just harlots. They whores. You know, and one thing they promote, they ain't not even good for that. All right, but Eve gonna get exactly what she asking for, man. You know, look at this guy, man. He all thirsty, like he's burning. You know, he'll take her, ravish her if he could, man. This was Jacob's trouble, man. With a tucker, man. Man, it's gonna be so many ravishings going on in Jacob's trouble. And me, man, you know, the way I look at it, you know, I'm only protecting, you know, me and mine, you know, how about you drop desire? I had that spiritual power. I'll be able to take it, you know, who the Lord is set out to protect, because, you know, I ain't about to be no fucking simp and protect, you know, I got that spirit on me even now. Like, shit, I ain't saving no fucking woman getting raped or nothing like that, man. Shit, cause I look at it like, shit, that could be your judgment. All right, now if it's, you know, like, you know, one of my loved ones or something, of course, it's simple, stupid, but I'm just talking about like any stranger, you know, woman that was getting ravaged, man. That ain't my business, man. You know, a stranger, man, I ain't got, you know, stranger danger. I'm looking at these women like stranger danger, man. You know, you ain't one of my business. You ain't over here, man. You ain't part of me, part of mine. So that's the way I look at it, man.
Feminists are fucking walking down the street saying we want the same rights as men. You have more rights than men. There's not a single thing a man can do a woman can't do, but you have a whole bunch of laws in your favor. The law is set up in the way in the Western world where men have absolutely zero power. Most men are clinically depressed, working jobs they hate, in sexless marriages, and they know they can't leave because they lose the house, and they lose the kids, and they lose everything else. So they don't have time to be concerned with anything that's actually happening in the world. They keep us divided and distracted, and empowering females is the easiest way to weaken the will of men. But they're going to sit there and go, you know what? I'm a feminist. You can't tell me what to do. I'm allowed to go out with my friends. He's just my friend. I'm allowed to sleep at his house and drink vodka. Oh, I only sucked his dick. What's the problem? You know what? Fine, we get a divorce. I'm taking the fucking house. Yeah. It's bullshit. The second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how much you need men. But women will go, I'm an independent, I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans and men pay my OnlyFans, and if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer. I don't need men. Shut up. Of course you do. You just named your whole life is based on fucking men. The road you're driving on was paved by a man. The house you're living in was built by a man. The car you're driving was designed by a man. Your whole life depends on men. And the second anything bad were to happen to you, the second you were physically threatened, or times were to get hard, or war were to start, or famine, or riots, feminism goes out the fucking window the second that the snow needs shoveling, or there's a fucking broken down car or the tire needs changing, then all that crap vanishes. It's garbage.
All right, Con. You know this guy Andrew Tate, he making some valid points, man, about these, you know, modern day women, man. You know, feminism. All right, feminists. All right, with the philosophies of feminism is straight bullshit, man. Because at the end of the day, these women, they in that feminism bullshit, they use men. All right, here you have it. They dress like harlots and skanks, and then, you know, out in public and expect to be protected by what? By the policing agencies, by the authorities, man, which are a majority of men. Men, you know, men do that. Men put their lives on the line to protect and serve, for the most part, man, or quote unquote protect and serve. All right, you know, they protect and serve these women. Now, some of these women, they get done up by these officers. There be times where you know, Esau and his wickedness, he attacked Eve. But for the most part, these women protected by Esau's system, man. By his system. Key point, his system. All right? And like he said, man, these women, everything they utilized was created by a fucking man. All right? You know? That's why, let me get the scripture, man. Because here you have it, the woman can do all this bullshit and say all this shit. And she can say she independent, but this bitch ain't. She depend on a man for damn near everything, man. All right, the electricians, the plumbers, all right, the architects, the construction managers, the construction laborers. You know, come on, man. Come on, man. The mechanics, the diesel technicians, all right, your truckers, you know. You know, these are the grinders that keep a society functioning, man. You know, these are the majority of men that's in these, you know, in these fields, man, in these job fields. All right, let me get this. Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long will thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth." All right, for Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman should compass a man. All right, and that's what you see today, man. All right, I'm gonna read it again. All right, it says, "How long would I go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." And that's what you see, man. All right, Andrew Tate just brought it up. You know how these women, they say all this and this, and they do all this and this, and at the end of the day, they still depending on a man. Right?
The second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how much you need men. But women will go, I'm independent, I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans and men pay my OnlyFans, and if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer. I don't need men. Shut up. Of course you do. You just named your whole life is based on fucking men. The road you're driving.
Right. Your whole life is based on fucking men. What they just said is men. You know? So, you know, Andrew Tate, you know, he pretty much driving the point home, man. He drove that point home excellent. You know? But like you said, but in that point, the scripture come to light because a woman shall pass a man. You know? Now I got this video of this boxer, man. Gervonta Davis. All right. You know, he was arrested recently. I don't know the update status, but this is him and his woman. Yeah, got going on. So let's get into it.
Trying to go home. I have my baby in the car and he attacked me in front of the kids. Okay, ma'am, repeat the address. Messing up my tires. Ma'am. Can you help me? Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send units to you. I need the address. Please help me. He's gonna kill me. Trying to go home. I have my baby in the car and he attacked me in front of the kids. Okay, ma'am, repeat the address. Messing up my tires. Ma'am. Can you help me? Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send units to you. I need the address. Please help me. He's gonna kill me. Trying to go home. I have my baby in the car and he attacked me in front of the kids. Okay, ma'am, repeat the address. Messing up my tires. Ma'am. Can you help me? Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send you.
All right. So it says Gervonta Tank Davis arrested for battery and domestic violence. All right, Slurge captures 911 audio has been released regarding the recent arrest of boxer Gervonta Davis. Audio obtained by TMZ TV. The victim was frantic and repeatedly pleaded for help on Tuesday. During the call, the woman screamed at the operator, "He's going to kill me." She claimed the boxer damaged her car and attacked her while a child was present. All right, so you got Gervonta Davis having problems, you know, with a woman, man. All right, so but there's more on it. So let's get this. So let's get the reason, because you know how, you know, women, because first let's get the scripture. Yeah. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 20. It says, "Such is the way of adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness." Right, so these women want to play these different games like they innocent. You know, they haven't done any wrong. You know, which is total bullshit. Let me go to Chirac. You know? Let's see here. Somebody cover her shame. Cover her shame. All right, Khan. This is Sirach, chapter 26, verse 8. It says, "A drunken woman and gather abroad causeth great anger." All right, and he, you know, obviously he was in great anger. She was saying that
trying to go home. I have my baby in the car.
He was attacking
attacked me in front of the kids. Okay, ma'am.
She thought she was gonna die. So this man was in great anger. It says, "A drunken woman and a gather abroad caused with great anger, and she will not cover her own shame." Right. And so let's get that. It says, let's read this. It says, Gervonta Tank Davis posted receipts alleging his baby mama spat on him and pooped on his toothbrush. All right. So I didn't know this. So I just seen this today. I'm like, man, you know, that makes sense. She trying to play innocent like she ain't done nothing, calling her daddy, his savior, Esau, to protect her, man. That show you who these women trust and who their God is, man. All right, they trust in the God of this world. All right. Like I said, this girl put shit on my toothbrush and everything. This hard shit from my daughter, Pamper. The one y'all say I hit, can't say I did this. I was fucking locked up. I didn't want to do this, but I want to clear my name. oh no, this was before or after the lockup. It says, he said, can't say I did this, I was fucking locked up. Okay, so this was while he was locked up. All right. So I guess, this is after he got out. And there was more shit happened. So, ain't no telling what happened. That's why all the scriptures. Let me get this. Dwell. All right, dwell in the house. I think that's in Proverbs. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 9. It says, it is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Also the scripture tell you it's rather to dwell with a lion. Let me get that. So it ain't no telling what the guy what he wanna, Let me get that. So right, chapter 25 and verse 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changing her face and darkening her countenance like sackcloth. So tell you the wickedness of these women, man. Check this out.
Me and my friend went to Miami for spring break and came back pregnant and don't know who the fathers are.
So these women went on a girls trip, traveling, right? All right, and came back pregnant, and they don't know who their fathers is. So this is sad. This is wicked. This is a disgrace. All right, these women are a disgrace. All right, in 2/3 they gotta go, man. So let me get it says mentions women bring forth monsters. This is a disgrace. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 8. It says, there shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Right, because these babies, they grow up without a father. They're gonna have to get their trying to look for the right word. A GMO father. A BD. Not a BD. A SD, a stepdaddy. You women gonna be on the hunt for a simple ass stepdaddy, all right? And it's all the situation is all through, man. These mentions are going to unclean, so these women are unclean as fuck. And the scriptures tell you about women traveling, man. The scriptures tell you about a woman that's a traveler. All right, it's Sirach 26 and 12. It says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every edge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. All right, this is every arrow. So, these women, that's basically what these women do on these girls' trips, man. They getting fucked by random niggas and popping Plan Bs. This time they probably didn't pop one of their, it didn't work, man. There's judgment. That's judgment on that ass, man. Judgment on that ass.
Forgive, Father.
All right. It's just, women.
This is sexual assault. The Jezebels and the son husband, they're gonna say, oh nah bro, she was just playing, she probably was just drunk. Let me get drunk and play like that with your sister, your wife, or your mother. I bet you it'll be sexual assault then. If it was the other way around and the cop did that, it would be protect black women. They're so unprotected. They're also disrespected. Where's the outrage of black people to hold black women accountable when there's video evidence of them sexually assaulting people?
All right, there is none, man. There is none, man. These, like I said, these women are acquitted, get off scot-free, and everything's catered to them, man. They can do damn near anything they want. You know, they can bend the rules, man. Because Esau made it that way. He brought that deception in. You know?
The passport shaming.
Have a fucking roster. Have a roster. If guy number 1 is busy, you hit up guy number 2. Guy number 2 is busy, hit up guy number 3. You could have maybe some red shirts in there, so maybe 5 total. Keep yourself busy so that you're not getting attached. The problem comes when you start getting attached and wanting more from these men than they're willing to give.
We already know how the story goes.
All right, and we gotta watch all that. But it shows you the mindset of these women. They got demons on them, man.
Should a woman work in a relationship? Should a woman maintain her job? I think a woman should maintain work, but she should not use that money to contribute to any of the bills. 50-50 is for roommates. It's not for partners.
A lot of women in 2022 like to use generational wealth. An asset is something that produces money. So if you're dating a woman and she's working and her money is not adding to your bank account, she is a liability. The easiest way to disqualify bad women from your dating pool is to ask them, what is your opinion on a man having 100% custody of children? That should tell you everything you need to know about it. If you are dating a woman, she works, she earns an income, and she doesn't want to contribute to the bills, she is not a woman, she is a sugar baby. If your woman works, her money goes into your bank account and you give her an allowance. $5 a day, that's it. Your money is your money, her money is also your money. If you're a guy and you are perfectly okay with a woman not paying bills, you need to shut the hell up when it comes to alimony and child support.
Right, and he got a point, man. You know, he's exposing the lies and pretty much revealing everything for what it is, man. You know? Let's play this.
Why is it that an independent woman seems like she can't be a good mate, wife, or mother? Like, I still want to cook for my, even if I'm busting my ass.
It's counterintuitive, right? Because
What part is?
Independent.
Okay.
Right? It's the same thing as saying that you want a dependent man. These two go opposite of each other because an independent woman depends on no one and a dependent man can't be dependent on.
What should we depend on our man for?
For protection, provision. It could be spiritual guide. It could be education. A man that wants to
You haven't said money yet.
the priest, the prophet, that's being
Well,
a provider.
that's providing.
Provision.
But I'm saying, like, all of these things that I would want for a man, I would love a man pay for my shit.
But that doesn't mean that you can't have your own money.
But also, why did you go directly to the independent and the dependent? Do you
Because
not
those
believe
are
that,
the polar opposites.
But do you
of
not
society.
believe that two independent people can exist together in a
I
relationship?
don't think they need each other. I think that what is the point of having relationships? The same thing if you get a business partner that you don't need.
Okay, and right, you know, you see the fucking nigga woman trying to buck up and argue. You know, they pretty much, that was truth, man. All right, it's a balance. The Lord is about a balance. All right, the masculine and feminine. All right, the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the man. So by nature, the woman depends on the man. Her feminine makeup, her feminine energy is a dependent. All right, dependent energy she by nature she's dependent. All right, by nature a man is independent. He's masculine. He's a leader. He's a provider, protector. I mean, those are roles where a person is being dependent on. Somebody's depending on you to lead them. Somebody's depending on you to protect them. All right, somebody's depending on you to guide them. All right, so on and so forth, man. You know, again, the woman is to help me. She's not necessarily, being dependent on. You know, she's depending on the man. You know, and that's how that dynamic works, man. According to 1 Corinthians the 11th chapter, Apostle Paul, he breaks that down plain, beautifully. All right. And this is a story where, women, just Eve lying and shit, trying to get clout. All right. But this was coming to a lot of these women, man. This is a lesson. A lot of you women, you your shit, man. Stomped out. You know.
Yo, did your ex upgrade after y'all broke up?
Huh? No. Nigga ain't upgrading his shit. He know what it's at. He know where the good pussy at. Period up.
All right. And you women got no discretion, man. Let me get that. Like a snout. All right. It's Proverbs chapter 11, verse 22. It says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman without discretion. All right. And discretion means to be discreet. All right. Meaning not to be all loud. All right. You shame-faced. You're not in the mix. You're quiet. You know. You're not. You're not all in the mix, man. That's discretion. That's what that is. All right. You hard to find. Hard to get. You hard to find, man. All right. It's easy to. It's hard to find you. That's discretion. Everybody should know who you are. Strangers, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. All right, that's why part of women being discretion for practicing that is her being a homebody. All right, when a woman's out there all about traveling, like a thirsty traveling, gathering abroad, like she would say, giving out a wicked woman to gather abroad. Well, a woman, her traveling all these different places, like you saw them two women, they went on that girls trip in Miami, came back pregnant, they didn't know who the father was. That's from one of them being wicked, gathering abroad, man. All right, if they was homebodies, they wouldn't be in that damn predicament, man. All right, let me get this. I'm gonna close out with this. This video probably got long, probably an hour now. Damn near. So this is Micah chapter 7, verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of Yahweh because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause. Right, so the reason why we in this predicament, this captivity, all right, the sons of God, because we went off, man. We broke the, starting off with Adam, all right, taking heed to his damn woman, man. So guess what? The Lord used that against us. So now the woman, on the general standpoint, all right, I'm not saying all of them, but on the general standpoint, they are enemy, man. All right, by default, all right. And it's captivity and it's set up, but naturally, all right, the woman is supposed to be a help me, man. Naturally, she's supposed to be feminine and feminine, has the feminine dependent makeup, all right. And a man naturally has a masculine, all right, independent makeup. It says until he plead my cause, right? How's the Lord gonna plead his sons of God cause? All right, by bringing the prophecy and the judgments, and getting us the hell up out of the land of our captivities, man. And setting us back up as the rightful rulers and judges of the earth underneath Yahweh. It says, and execute judgment for me, he will bring forth to light, and I shall behold his righteousness. All right, tell you that in all right, Isaiah, what it is, 32nd chapter, 33rd chapter, Isaiah, the 4th chapter. The Lord gonna purge Jerusalem, with judgment. Daughter Zion gonna be purged. All right, they're gonna be clean from all the filthiness. All right, it says, verse 10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said it to me, where is Yahweh thy power? Right, because these women, right, they scoff. All right, they trust in Esau, even they trust in Satan, the God of this world, man. Because right now they prosper in their wickedness. All right, they're prospering from that fruit of Eve took. They prospering. They in their full kingdom. The fruits of their labors is here, man. These women got their chance and failed. They couldn't stick by the men of their nation, man. So guess what? There's a judgment for them. It says, my eyes shall behold her. So the men of the Lord gonna behold most of these women, these 2/3 ass women out here, and all you wicked women out there throughout the four corners of the earth. My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as mire of the streets. All right, now shall she be trodden down as mire of the streets. In that day that thy walls are to be built, and that day shall the decree be far removed. So that's gonna be the day of judgment where these women are getting purged and judged for all the wickedness. Let me get that in Isaiah and close out. Now, this book of Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. All right, and this gonna come. This ain't gonna come overnight. This ain't no fly by. Well, this can come overnight. Salakia. All right. Well, what I'm trying to say is, all right, this is how society going. This ain't gonna come how society is going on right now. Everything is pretty much, for the most part, it's still functioning. It's still functional society. Although prophecy is slowly creeping around the corner. It's creeping up. Society is still functioning. And Isaiah 4:1 is not going to being full effect, while Eve is still in her kingdom, man. You know, while the society is catered and pampered to Eve, man. All right, so I'm going to continue reading. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. All right, when the women saying they're going to eat their own bread, man. All right, these women, they want to keep their bread and they want to eat your shit. All right, and it says, and wear our own apparel. You know, they want you to buy them shit. You know, buy them that, buy them this, get them that. You know, it ain't gonna be none of that in that day. All right, it's only gonna be about survival. It says only let us be called by thy name. All right, meaning what? They want to be under your house, man. They want to be a part of your house. Now, how does a woman become a part of your house? All right, by she becoming your wife. All right, by y'all becoming one, and that's through the act of what y'all of carnal knowledge. She knowing you and you knowing her. Carnal knowledge is sex. All right, y'all know each other on an intimate physical level. That's what that's going into by that name, and then she take on your name, man. All right, through the act of what? Through sex. All right, marriage is sex. It says to take away our reproach. Right now, their reproach is what? All right, not being in their order, man. Take away they shame, their iniquity, man. All right, because scripture say, or she shall be saved in childbearing. All right, most of these women ain't women, man. They was never family oriented. They was about childbearing. You know, most of these women barren. You know, they had all these damn different abortions, man. So the Lord gonna have a heavy reproach on these women, man. See, in that day, women gonna see select sisters with brothers, you know, children, and they're gonna have, you know, those sisters gonna have it good. They're gonna be women of the Lord. They're gonna be righteous sisters, man. And these other women, these wicked ass women of the world, they're gonna bear that reproach of wishing they was family oriented, or wishing there was a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, you know, a loving feminine woman. All right, but these women, they're gonna beg them in the Lord to take that reproach away from them, so they can be that, man. All right, verse 2, it says, in that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. What does that mean, if escaped of Israel? All right, meaning the remnant of Israel, man. All right, read Amos the 9th chapter. The Lord said he's going to sift the house of Israel. He's not going to altogether consume the house of Jacob. Just all the sinners, man. The Lord, Isaiah 1:9 said the Lord had left a small remnant, lest we be like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, and when none left for Sodom and Gomorrah but Lot and his 2 daughters. All right, it says, verse 3, and it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that is reigneth in Jerusalem shall be called holy. So all the elect men will be called holy, right? It says, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem, the book of life. Verse 4, it says, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth. Here's the point. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. The spirit of judgment is Jacob's trouble, all right? And the spirit of burning is that lake of fire, man, the missiles and the concentrated laser beam from the chariots, man. All right, so with that, giving our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakab, Wadash, you know, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Shah, Ba'ashim, to the elect, and peace, best salutations to the house of David, the elect, detailed, death to America, Baba, soon. Come out, Shalom, Shalom to the elect, man, Shalom. And remember, Eve will get her just due. Yahweh Shema Shah is about to bring Eve to judgment, to justice. So Shalom.